Okay, so we got this right here too. And this is a question now that everybody's going to be pondering, and I'm certainly going, interesting. So we got Mr. RPK right here saying, in Doctor Strange 2, Wanda will fight someone from the Fox-Verse. I am not allowed to reveal who it is, but could top this fight. So could top this fight right here. So he's referring to this, obviously, this awesomeness that was in Infinity War. It's just going to end up being Ralph Boner with his fucking guitar and being like, Boner. No. That letdown, that's not hopefully happening. But, so I wanted to ask you guys, what do you think? Okay? And we got to remember, you got to take into account that he showed the Doctor Strange and Thanos fight, which I thought was really just, that's one of the, Doctor Strange was an all-star. He was my favorite character in Infinity War. I loved him in Infinity War. That's why, and then people are suspecting when it comes to that Spider-Man No Way Home, they're like, yeah, I even said it too. I'm like, doesn't he seem like, is he just not learning what to do? Because then, it's partly him that effed it up. So some people are trying to think that, oh, maybe he's Mephisto. Oh, man. We're going to be hearing that name for, the next couple of months. It's just never going to stop with Mephisto. But, yeah. So when we're talking about a fight like that, it's got to be somebody that can measure up to that. In the Fox universe, I think he almost pretty much gave it away right there. It's got to be Magneto, right? I mean, Wanda facing Magneto. I mean, it's essentially her dad. I mean, obviously, when it came to the Fox universe, remember there was it in Days of Future Past? Wasn't when Quicksilver was watching the TV, there was like a little girl sitting on his lap, and we all assumed that it was Wanda. But what better way to actually, fully actually do it this time, Marvel, to actually get these mutants over there? Yeah, it would have to be. It would be kind of perfect. It was Magneto, right? So could be. That's what I'm thinking. Apocalypse? I don't know. I think Apocalypse might be a little. I don't know. I don't know about that. They definitely need to. They're probably gonna go down that road again when it comes to Apocalypse, because as much as I love Oscar Isaac and I love the fact that they did a practical Apocalypse, it just to me it didn't work. Especially when Magneto is taller than Apocalypse, it just seemed a little weird. When you're talking about these titans, these gods, look at Thanos, look at Darkseid. Just top tier visual effects, and they all look good. They both look good. So I think that's where they kind of messed up a little bit when it came to Apocalypse. It's like, yeah, you had a great actor, love Oscar Isaac, but just, I don't know. It's just he didn't feel as threatening as. Yeah, there was a couple of times where it was cool in the final act when he was facing off, with Charles, and that was kind of cool. But at the same time, I'm like, damn, man, long time no see. Good to see you there. Step too far, but yeah, I don't think it's going to be Apocalypse. But to me, it just sounds like it'd be perfect if it was Magneto because of the relation. I don't know how exactly they're. Obviously, when it comes to Wanda, she's not a mutant. So I don't know how they're going to play all that, but that sounds pretty awesome, though. If that's what's going to be the case, then that's going to be the case. So who knows, man? Yeah, Apocalypse we see Wanda. Oh, it's in Apocalypse. It was in Apocalypse that we saw her. Okay, so I wasn't sure when we saw her. It was Days of Future Past or Apocalypse that we saw like a little girl sit on his lap, and everybody went, "Oh my God, it's Wanda! It's Wanda!" Oh my, So, and then of course there was a tease in Days of Future Past when Quicksilver went to break out Magneto, and he, they do that whole thing where they hint that, oh yeah, my mom knew a guy that could do stuff like that, and it was just kind of like, all right, we see you, cool. So, I'm thinking that it's got to be that. If it's going to be something where Doctor Strange is really going to have to use his powers, it's going to have to be a high level. But then again, what did he say? He said Wanda's going to fight from the Fox-Verse, fight someone. Okay, yeah. It has to be a mutant, right? It's probably not even going to be a mutant though. Who knows? I don't know. But I think Magneto, there would be something pretty awesome about that. And I'm going to guess. Magneto. I'm going to totally guess Magneto. So when they were watching the news. Okay, see that? I'm totally Totally trying to remember where that all was. So when they were watching the news, that was Days of Future Past. Yeah, I thought so. Jeez. Throw me off here, guys. But yeah, she's going to fight Ralph with a boner. But they also say her sister, when the mother tells her to go upstairs in Days of Future Past. So there you go. So there's a lot of like talking about, a sibling when it came to Quicksilver in the Fox-Vere. So, but they got to be, yeah. I don't know. That's the next question there, Jose. Is it going to be? Are they going to bring back Ian McKellen? Are they going to bring back Fassbender? To be honest, I think Ian McKellen. I think he's probably done with the role. I don't see them bringing him back, to be honest. Be cool, and I wouldn't hate it, but I think bringing Fassbender in would be the smarter choice. Is it the younger Magneto? I think, and let's face it. I mean, McKellen had his great moments in the series, but man, Fassbender, like in First Class, that scene with the, oh my God. I mean, he's had some really good moments. I mean, when it came to Apocalypse, Fassbender, like the Magneto story was good. That was my favorite part of the whole thing. It was actually good. Everything else fell flat. But Magneto's story was really damn good. So that's why I'm like, fingers crossed, let's get some Fassbender in there. Please!